Smile. Smile.
All are ready? Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Sir, please. Today you take. Then let us begin.
Listen to them.
Sit down, all of you.
Yes, start.
Yes, children. Yes.
Yeah, wait.
Yes.
Good morning, management members,
One morning.
principal ma'am, teachers, and dear friends. It is a great pleasure to welcome you all in today's seminar on artificial intelligence. Today we gather here to explore the current advancement in AI and its practical applications and challenges. I encourage everyone to actively participate and make this event interactive. Let us dive into the world of AI. As the subject is new for us also and for the students, we are also making this performance for the first time. I hope you cooperate and understand our point of view. Let us start with the presentation. 8th standard students, they are giving you a brief about what is AI.
Good morning, respected management committee members, respected principal ma'am, teachers, and all my dear friends. My name is Kavya Vete.
And my name is Kiara Shetty.
Today, we are going to be presenting a PowerPoint presentation to all of you on the topic of artificial intelligence. Before we dive into this topic, I want all of you to think of how many AI-related apps you have in your phones.
So, before starting this presentation, I would like to make it more interactive with all of you. So, we have created a quiz so that you can participate. In this quiz, you have to guess the icons, and if you know the answer, you can simply raise your hand. Please, can you show the first icon? Yes. Can anyone guess which icon this is?
Your colleagues will tell, let us see.
Anybody?
Ma'am, it is for all. Because it is
We are also students though.
yes. For AI.
Yes. That's correct.
You raise your hand.
Second. This is very common. Does anybody know? Yes?
Facebook.
Correct. Next. Next. Okay. Is this like, does anyone know? That's correct. The next one? Yes. That's correct. That's perfect. Yes. Does anybody know this one? Yes, sir. That's correct. Okay, I'll give you a hint for this. That's correct.
Can anybody guess this one? ChatGPT or OpenAI? This one? It's a very common icon. Gmail. Correct. Correct. This one? Correct. Outlook. Correct. OneDrive. This one? Apple.
Very common, doesn't it? Okay, can anyone raise their hand who all use Amazon to buy their daily needs? How many of them? A lot, that's very good.
Now that we are done with the quiz, I want to introduce all of you to what AI is. AI or artificial intelligence is nothing less than magic. It helps computers, machines, and other gadgets to think, learn, and understand like humans do. It is very important in our daily life and it makes certain tasks of our life much easier. Over a period of time, AI learns more and more as humans do from their own experience. Artificial intelligent systems are used in several sectors, ranging from healthcare and entertainment to finance and banking. Therefore, it makes our life much more efficient and convenient. Did you know that John McCarthy is commonly known as the father of artificial intelligence?
The next topic is the various practices that involve artificial intelligence. The chart given below shows them. Computer science, psychology, neuroscience, biology, maths, sociology, and philosophy. Today, we'll go in this deep conversation and tell you about computer science and psychology. In computer science, it is focusing on AI algorithms which mimics the human behavior. In psychology, it is more important to see the human behavior so the AI can understand about the human patterns.
Now that we know what AI is, let us understand how it works. AI learns through a lot of information. It does this using simple formulas, also known as algorithms. By using these algorithms, special human-like structures known as neural networks are also in AI systems. They are very important in the process of learning from the information available and also in order to draw conclusions. Over a period of time, as the artificially intelligent systems gather more and more information, they become smarter and better at the work that they do. A common example of this is a game of chess in which the AI system learns by playing many rounds and improving its strategy by playing his own moves and also learning by the moves of his opponent.
Now, let's take an example of how AI works. The best example is autodraw. So, see, my drawing is not that very good. So, I don't need to be ashamed of it anymore because AI is going to help me and figure out what I want to draw. For example, if I draw a butterfly, it will enhance it even more.
Now, let's figure out the types of artificially intelligent systems. First is narrow AI and the second is general AI. Narrow AI or weak AI is designed for a specific task. For example, playing a chess game or for facial recognition. Common apps that use narrow AI include Google Assistant as well as chatbots. The second, general AI or strong AI, is a type of AI that can perform any intellectual task that humans are capable of performing. This type is still theoretical and yet has not been created.
Good morning, one and all. My name is Amnish Nitin Babar.
My name is Faraj Khatu.
And I am Anurag Mishra from 8th A.
Now I would like to continue the PPT. As we all know that health is the most important aspect in our life and AI has developed a lot about healthcare. For example, some diseases such as cancer and heart are being detected by AI and it also helps before any great cause. For example, AI systems like IBM Watson assist doctors in making better treatment decisions.
Finance and banking. AI plays a major role in the field of finance and banking. Many banks such as Axis Bank, IDBI, SBI, etc. uses AI in their systems. These systems helps to recognize fraud transactions by transaction patterns. It analyzes patterns of trending stocks for automated trade. It also powers chatbot for 24/7 customer services. For example, AI-based systems like PayPal use machine learning to detect and prevent fraudulent transactions.
As we all know that all the people present in this conference hall don't like to go offline and shop for groceries. That is why many people are online now. I hope you all are online. That is why we prefer to buy groceries online. And some of the examples of online shopping are Swiggy, Zomato, and also we listen music on various apps such as Spotify. For example, e-commerce sites like Amazon use AI to recommend products and optimize delivery routes.
Transportation and autonomous vehicles. In this era of technology, many companies are launching their self-driven cars. These cars use AI for navigation purpose, and not only navigation but also for security purpose, and gives power to highly sensitive machines which are installed in these autonomous cars. A car company named Tesla has already launched their self-service car. Thank you.
I think this slide doesn't need explanation. We all know that entertainment is the most important aspect in our life. That is why people don't travel hours and hours and go to theater to watch movie. Now there are various OTT platforms such as Prime Video, Disney Plus Hotstar and Netflix on which you can watch movies and very much beautiful songs which you can listen on Spotify. Some of the examples are Spotify uses AI to recommend songs based on listening patterns, and Netflix uses it for movie shows and suggestions.
Customer services. I am sure that everyone has mobile here. So if they have any doubt related to any company, they simply visit the company website and search it there. The company website has already installed an AI system for that, which answers to the basic needs of the customers. Companies such as HDFC Bank use AI to offer chatbot customer support services.
India is a developed country, and developed country needs discipline. That is why there are some of the SDG goals. There are a set of 17 SDG goals. SDG goals means Sustainable Development Goals. In our country, it was launched in 2015 and it is proposed by United Nations. I would tell you about 5 SDG goals. No poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education and gender equality.
Now, let us see how AI can help achieve in SDGs. As we all know, AI can help us with a lot of things. Similarly, AI can also help in achieving SDGs more quicker and more efficiently by providing innovative solutions and by addressing key global features. For example, AI in healthcare can help with disease diagnosis and treatment, that is SDG 3. Another example is AI-powered agriculture technologies can improve food security and farming practices, that is SDG 2.
Our all 5 fingers are not same. Just like that, all the jobs in India are not same. Different jobs require different skills. That is why to get job in the field of AI, there are soft skills required by a particular person. I would like to share that with you. Critical thinking, communication skills, teamwork and collaboration, creativity and innovation, time management and leadership skills.
Technical skills are the abilities and knowledge about certain skills that are required to do certain tasks. For example, it includes the proficiency in Python, R, Java, that is programming languages, and machine learning, algorithms, etc. Did you know that AI has grown more than 270% in the last 4 years, where the demand is more than just the supply of job candidates?
We are not giving chance for anyone to ask questions. Last.
Now, I'll tell you about AI ethics. AI ethics is the framework of moral principle guiding the development and use of AI intelligence. Now, the key consideration uses transparency, ensuring users understand the AI decision making. Have you ever seen or observed that when you open a new app or a tab, you always see a small privacy notification? Anyone? Yes? You may think that is irritating or not needed, but it is very much needed because this concerns your privacy. And while using AI apps, you need to have your private information with you and don't let it spread. So, Privacy concerns focus on data protection and get concerned from the user that is using the certain app.
Related to AI ethics are AI biases. First one being perceptive biases. In perceptive biases, there may be objective feelings towards a particular group based upon the group that one belongs to. The next one is incomplete data bias. When data is not complete, it lacks accuracy. For example, if research is initially conducted on a particular group, it may not be complete and therefore it will not represent the entire population. And the third bias includes the people. The developers of AI may also be responsible for these biases. This is because the developers and the designers may be focused on achieving a specific goal based on the available data, and they may not think of the broader aspects which may land into biased results.
The next is the role of AI ethics, which consists of avoiding any harm to anyone. Building trust is the most important thing. Even in our conversation, building trust is the needed thing in every person's humanity. Promoting equality. Now, for example, gender, color, race also comes in equality, right? That's why AI ethics helps in all and doesn't do biases a lot of times.
Now that we know what AI is, its types, and how it can be used, I want to ask all of you one question. Do you think AI is a boon or a bane? Please raise your hand if you think it's a boon. And how many of you think that it's a bane? Now let us understand both the aspects. Artificial intelligence has opened humankind to a whole new world full of possibilities and has made them capable of understanding the ever-changing world. AI, like everything else in the world, has two sides. On one hand, it is assisting humans in various sectors such as businesses, healthcare, finance. But on the other hand, a minute error while creating these artificially intelligent systems can lead to disastrous results. AI in the hands of the wrong people can lead to catastrophic scenarios. Therefore, now it is up to mankind whether they want to use AI as a way to make themselves advanced or as a tool and put a question mark on their very existence.
Now I would like to thank all the websites and our AI textbook from which we referred and made this PPT. Thank you. If audience have any doubt, they are free to ask a question.
Yeah, I have a doubt. From which source you get this much confidence? Madam?
Myself.
The source is Bihar School itself is a source of confidence. I mean, we take it as that way.
Sit. Okay, we want to ask questions. How you felt?
Other students have to be
How you felt? The presenters. See, somebody can make notes. If anybody is having a pad or pen. Why we have done this? Sit. Why we have introduced this? See, you will have first answer for any new thing is an excuse. Correct? First thing, if you want to do something new, first thing comes in the mind is excuse. What is that excuse? अरे एग्जाम सीजन है, अभी क्यों बोला यार, अभी ये क्यों कर रहा है, correct? So when you are in pressure, then only you will learn things. अभी एग्जाम नहीं है, साल भर कभी भी लिखो, कभी भी पढ़ो. All 6 papers, 7 papers you submit whenever you feel like submitting. Seriousness आता है क्या? नहीं आता. And when you are in pressure, you will learn 10 things in least time, minimum time. And now this is not out of syllabus, correct? So with this entire process, what you have learned, some 4 students have learned how to prepare with pressure, present, rehearse, develop short sentences. So yes, automatically your skills got developed? No. Which no teacher can teach you in the classroom because that is not part of the syllabus. Which no board will give you marks because that is not their job. So while you are here, you have to develop new skills. This phase of student, as a student, your mind is fertile. The mind is not having any trash, spam, virus because you are fresh. So this is the right time to learn 100 things. So this conference hall is yours. Whenever you are having any analytical things to discuss, you can make use of it. Otherwise, this conference hall keeps waiting for you. The BRCO students are not coming. I am waiting. So I told the conference hall, don't worry, they will come. They will make you happy. Correct? So now you can see the glow on the paint wall screen. Because उसको बोलने को नहीं हो रहा है लेकिन कॉन्फ्रेंस हॉल खुश हो गए मुगैम्बो खुश हो गए so therefore in an academic institution any resource any infrastructure if it is developed if it is not used for the purpose of education is a waste. So therefore artificial intelligence is only reaffirming your natural intelligence. Correct? So don't think that whatever is given by ChatGPT is always correct. Correct? In fact, it happened with me. So I gave one prompt. So it gave me some answer. But the date itself was wrong. Date itself, date, year. So the day was wrong. It was Sunday. So it typed as Saturday. So then I prompted again. No, this date is actually, please recheck, it is Sunday. Then it admitted its mistake. But unfortunately, I could not retain the screenshot. So, whatever output it is giving, don't take that as final and correct and accurate. So for that, what you need to know, so 2 plus 2 is 6 according to ChatGPT. According to you, it is 4. So first you need to learn it is 4. Then validate. See, English drafting. Suppose if you are writing one essay or one poem on your own, type it, archive it and then paste it on the prompt, then get the output. So it is just a start. Like last week I conducted one session for our degree college for intellectual properties, IPRs. So when I went to Government of India's website, in front of the students, the website of Government of India mentioned that awareness on intellectual property rights should be given from the 6th standard. 6th standard. So you are again late by 2 years. Don't think that you are fast. You are not fast. You are late. Correct? You may be fasting for not learning on time. Correct? So 2 years you fasted. So now you need to be fast in learning. Because some 2-3 things I will sum up. Otherwise I will keep on talking till sunset. So the whole point is, generally I speak about 7-8 hours without having water. It is possible. But the point is, artificial intelligence for 8-9 standard, what it is giving to you? In my assessment, it is giving you a comparable match with a student who is in US, UK, everywhere, across the globe. So your mind is in a position to compete with anybody on the earth at 9th, 8th, 10th standard. Or any professional, doctor, lawyer, architect, whoever. First, you need to understand this. So make your brain, mind so strong that you are now here with this gadget, this free tool to compete with the world. What is artificial intelligence? It is a dabba, first. So it is collecting all the cumulative intelligence of human beings in various sectors. So you go to any shop, ask for one bubble gum, chewing gum, which is worth 1 rupee. Whether the shopkeeper is giving free of cost? No, he will ask 1 rupee. So why ChatGPT is giving something free to you? Why Cloud or any other AI bot is given free to you? Tell me. Because this is the first generation of AI which they want to do experiment. See, we people are literally, in a way, they are free customers, free research analysts, free assistants. Don't forget that. They will be having data engineers who are doing this research from morning to evening. Sleeping for a researcher is a unavoidable mandatory exercise. Correct? Some researchers sleep with a book on hand till they fall. Your English teachers teach fall asleep. Correct? So falling asleep means what? Not taking sleeping pills and then falling. It is read, brain gets exhausted, then automatically you will collapse. That is literally. So your English teachers are looking at me. It is a new version of falling asleep. Suppose if you want to be strong, if you want to be accurate in your career, you should never sleep. 2 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, fine. But learning is most important. Artificial intelligence is now in the process of taking data on human behavior, human thinking, its logic. See, it is not giving you anything on its own. It is a student of 8th standard in UK has taught it something, it is giving in India. So you think that it is given by somebody, the artificial intelligence. No. It is actually an accumulated intelligence of various human beings from various countries. So whatever you are feeding, and there is a behavioral science, intelligence, that at 8 a.m. in India, what these students, what adults are typing, at 8 o'clock in the evening what you are typing. Because the data center, data science is so vast, there are specific departments for every small thing, because this is the time wherein these companies are investing in data science, the human behavior. And they will keep on charging this after 2-3 years. Because it is an addiction. Initially Google said free. So when nothing is free, 1 rupee chewing gum is not free, how can such highly sophisticated intelligence can come to us free? So therefore it is free for use, but for you it is free for learning. So therefore you should always freely learn. So learn freely, though it is free, but don't believe in it. It is my worst experience. So I wanted to file some written arguments in court in Thane in a matter. So I was not having time. I told ChatGPT, give me judgments, citations and arguments. You only draft everything. Give me, I will go and file in the court tomorrow. And draft in a manner suitable to Thane court, civil court. So it drafted. So precisely drafted. But when I wanted to file, I thought, let me check contents. It gave 10 judgments. All 10 judgments were wrong. So how it could be? It is picking up from some intelligence. Therefore, there is a disclaimer. Last line we don't read.
I would like to come here. Sorry to. That's why it is artificial.
No. But most importantly, see, my point is how much to rely upon it. No, how much to rely upon it. See, though it is artificial, but don't ignore one thing. You are using your natural intelligence to test the artificial intelligence. And secondly, you are wasting your time. See, that machine fooled me or you, but you spoiled your quality time of your life. So the point is, there is no option. You have to test something, then believe or reject something. So this is a testing phase. So in US, 2 lawyers are penalized with $5,000 for filing bulky ChatGPT arguments and judgments, which are not applicable for the court. The poor judge read all the judgments whole night, sacrificing his family time. Morning he realized everything is unnecessary. It is only nicely printed. And then he called both the lawyers, filed. It is on the internet, I am not lying. Just go and check. 2 lawyers are penalized with $5,000. So similarly, ask yourself one question. Suppose you are going for tuition classes or coming to the school. You are paying 5,000, 50,000, 1 lakh rupees fees. And something is available free of cost. How it is possible? Knowledge cannot be available free of cost. You have to validate. So when I went to BSc IT classroom in the degree college just now, some teacher was teaching on the particular topic that contained the word validation. So till you finally decide to believe it, you have to validate the contents. So therefore, for this purpose only, this conference hall is there. You put your prompts, understand the outputs, and then archive those outputs by way of a screenshot or a download. I mean, right from Diwali vacation, I am learning ChatGPT. Since 1 month, I have slowed down because of other issues or priorities. But it is a very interesting learning. It is very encouraging because the whole world is now open for you. Because what is taught I keep doing experiments. Like whatever draft I am doing, I am saying draft suitable to US courts, draft suitable to Indian courts, taluka courts, district courts. Everything it is refining. So you use it where it is possible.
Okay, sir.
And so therefore, use the conference hall, use your time and resources, and next year you have to make it better, and we will give you target to conduct a inter-school competition by your team and through your school as a host. So this is the target for the next academic year. So
Okay,
note
sir.
it down and you do follow up with your principal.
Okay, sir.
Chalo.
With my children, I assure you that we will conduct it. Yes? I don't know anything about artificial intelligence. You should be there.
No,
Yes?
but one small query, whether any 10th student is there, because of madam you should not stay here again one more year.
9th and 8th. Okay, children, you learned a lot from sir, and you are so lucky to get such a supportive management that they are taking their time, valuable time. Everything is valuable, as sir said. Nothing is free. Then they are taking their time and came over here. Then you should first of all thank them by a way of clapping. Yes, then let me give the permission to 9th standard to show their deep part of artificial intelligence. Let us see how they are presenting.
That is also there.
Yes.
And then we'll come.
8th is over now, 9th will come ahead.
But 8th we felt like 9th.
Yeah, the 9th students have a real challenge now to Yeah.
Beat.
to beat them.
Yeah. You are class teacher for? Okay. Okay.
Good morning, our dear management members. We, the students of 9th, are going to present about something that we all students have used in our daily lives. For writing essays, to completing assignments, we've used it all the time. Well, the topic is artificial intelligence. So, through this presentation, we'll take a deep dive into how AI works and how neural network and other advanced AI techniques are used. So, let us first understand how does AI and what is AI.
My fellow members, 8th standard, have already given you the brief definition of AI. So, I'll just give you a small definition. It is, artificial intelligence is changing the world by making tasks faster and smarter. From virtual assistants like Siri, self-driving cars, and healthcare solutions, AI helps to solve complex problems. It is used in our everyday life, improving technology, business, and even education, making life more efficient and connected.
So, what are we actually going to learn through this presentation? First, we are going to learn how does AI work. Second, how does AI learn? Third, how does image generation in AI work? And fourth and last, how does AI copies or steal any content?
Good morning. Good morning, management members. My name is Kedar Siddhar, and I'm going to be explaining you what AI really does. So let's start. In this world, AI is full of In this world, AI is full of various sectors. So both big and small. But do you really know what AI really means? Can anyone answer me how AI really works? Can anyone raise their hand? Yes?
AI is basically a work of programming. Different codings like C++, Java are used to combine and make a statement.
Okay, that is okay, but the real answer is neural network. So, neural network, so the real answer is neural network. Now I'm going to explain you how does AI work. So in this world, AI is full of various sectors, but both big and small. But does anyone know how does AI really work? Can anyone raise their hand and answer? Anyone? Okay, I'll tell you the answer. The answer is neural network. Neural network. So this is a rough structure of neural network. So it's basically the backbone of AI, and it is basically a human neuron system, but instead of live cells, it is composed of artificial neurons. So it's basically like the brain of AI.
Now, let's understand the structure of neural networks. The first layer is the input layer where all the data is provided to the system. The last layer is the output layer where all the results are provided by the system. The middle layer is the hidden layer where all the process takes place. Neural networks are basically nodes, which are basically knobs and dials of the neural networks and are interconnected to each other.
Now we have understood what is neural network and its structure. Let us understand what does this neural network do. First, how does it work? We'll take an example. We have here a model. For example, we have here a model which is used to recognize the images of cats and dogs. If you provide it an image of a cat, the model recognizes the image and gives us a correct output. For example, it is a cat. Similarly, if we give it an image of a dog, so it gives us the correct answer that it is a dog. So how does this actually do this? Well, the data of this image is flown through these nodes in some parts. For example, this particular node has the ears of the dog. For example, this data is sent here, and this data is recognized here. So if this is correct, if this data is correct, it will flow through the next layer, and if this data is again checked here, then it will flow to the other layer and then the other layer. After the final answer is calculated, it is given out in the output layer here, and the answer is a dog. So this is how it actually works. We'll get much into detail how the AI learns. For example, so now, how does the AI actually learn this? We'll take another example, that is deep learning. Well, deep learning is nothing but the AI is trained by many layers of data and neural networks. So first, let us understand this with another example. Now here we have an AI model which is completely blank. First, if we give it an image, so it will give us random outputs. For example, if we give it an image of a cat, it will give an answer that it is a dog. Well, then to train this data, we need to give it images of labeled cats and dogs in order that it is trained. For example, it is not tuned until now, so it will give the wrong answer that it is a dog. But if we give it another chance at it, it corrects its own mistake and identifies it that it is a cat. So how does this actually do this? First, we have an wrong answer here that it is a dog, but here the AI model gets this wrong, and the human verification is done through this, and the dog is the wrong answer. So the AI model is forced to go through this layer, again to this layer, again to this layer, and tweak it so that the knobs and dials are set at the correct setting so that it identifies the settings. And for example, the AI model is now trained and the answer is a cat. And the answer is a cat. So this process is called gradient descent, where the output layer, gradient descent. So this process is called gradient descent, where the data is where the data is flown from the output layer to the hidden layer, again to the input layer. So until these knobs and dials are tweaked to the perfect setting, the AI model is tuned perfectly and it recognizes the image.
So, every one of us use AI models like ChatGPT, Gemini, Meta. But have you ever thought how this model works? As the most popularly used app or AI model, ChatGPT. And now I am going to answer this question. How does ChatGPT work? These AI models have trillions of parameters, and only ChatGPT has 1.8 trillions of parameters. These AI models have countless of neural networks. That's why we get such a good answer. But what if it gives us a wrong answer? For that, for example, which planet is the most moon? Saturn, which is wrong. The correct answer is Jupiter, we know. For that, the company OpenAI, who built ChatGPT, has verified each of the prompts given to it, and through a gradual descent, it corrects its answer. As we say, that from mistakes, every person learns. AI also does the same. Thank you.
I would like to further add on this topic. Well, as we know, ChatGPT, sir, it gives an example that, for example, we have taken. Does creatine help build muscles? So it gives an answer in a text form. So how does it know that this answer is right or wrong? When OpenAI trained ChatGPT, it basically had human verification for each and every prompt. And as Sir told, that the ChatGPT is free to us. Well, they're right that they do test on us so that their model gets better, and better in the future. And how does this actually do this? It's by gradient descent, as we have learned earlier. In the earlier example, we took the example of images of dogs and cats. Here, the prompt is given by us and the output is given by the model in the form of text. So, Sir also told the point that in the companies, the human or the employees work longer to identify each and every output for the neural network. Well, this is an example of one neural network, and many AI models are built up of one, like around billions or trillions of neural networks. The better the number of neural networks, the better the AI model is.
This brings us back. How does image generation in AI take place? It is the same way how we train the other or earlier models, but this time we will provide them pictures and label it with text description. To train the AI model, we'll provide millions of pictures until it gets good in producing image. And after producing image, to check it, we will give on the based on pictures we can give text description, so we can verify that it can do or not.
Now, I will explain you how AI actually generates the pictures. So, do you know that AI doesn't actually generate pictures on a blank canvas? It uses, this is called a noise. It just removes the noise. These are the steps how it removes the noise. And eventually, it removes the noise and until it gets its desirable results. For example, it is removing the noise step by step, and the desirable result is a cat, and you got the answer cat. To get this noise, we have to give the original image. and then noise is added, and that is how we get noise. This is called as forward diffusion, and this is called as reverse diffusion. Thank you.
And finally, does AI copy or steal the content? Well, let's consider this by another example. Here we provide watercolor style art, and the neural network will convert it into the noise and uses it for its own generation. The model takes the inspiration from the data provided by us and provides the output according to the data.
And now, this brings us to the end of our presentation. We would like to thank everyone that paid attention. And if you have any questions, we are ready to answer it at all costs.
First, all of you, 4 of you, 5 of you explain how you felt. On that, we will frame our question.
Actually, sir.
No, freely you share. Whatever, see, this is an exam season. Whether this was unnecessary, whether it put more burden on you. So, what is your positive and negative thing of this seminar?
So, actually, AI and IT is my passion. I love to do it. And presentations, I love to create presentations on PowerPoint. And particularly, we talk about AI. I have an interest in AI, and I can pursue AI career in my life. For that, I'm presenting to gain experience. How does the AI actually work, and present it to you all. That's my only pleasure.
Okay, so we declare you as the AI ambassador from your course. Why we are saying so? Tomorrow, if you become a CEO of an IT company, we want to take credit that we recognize you first.
Yes.
So it should be in the every Narayan Murthy was also before he was made Murthy by his teacher. He was also a simple stone or rock, whatever you call. Correct? Some teacher made him Murthy. Then Narayan came in that Murthy. So he became Narayan Murthy. So Infosys came. So I met him in Delhi airport almost 16 years back. So I asked him simple question. He said nothing. One sentence. Whatever your teacher is teaching, every day you learn. You can become Narayan Murthy. So now my question is, tomorrow means next academic year starting, vacation you don't spoil. So you come up with your 5 to 6 different presentations on conducting inter-school competition. So in the first semester, that is first 6 months of your academic year, you inter-school. Then if it is more successful, we will get sponsorship from companies, and you can host all school competition which are in Mumbai. So you have 2 options. One is you become a passenger or a driver. Now conductor concept has gone because chalo card dikhao chalo. Conductor is not required. So that's why I'm saying you don't have an option of becoming a conductor. So instead of conductor, you become conductor of the session. So your school should have larger ambition. Then what others will see? Other school will try to come under you, and they want certification from you. So for building knowledge, you don't have air condition, you don't have to have anything. So this is a start for you people. So it came to our mind that when this conference hall is there, every facility is there, it is unused. So we made it mandatory to conduct this. So it acted as a force which forced you to come with force in your presentation, and we can see that force. And with that force only I will stop speaking. Thank you.
I wanted to ask, may I?
Yes, now word to madam with more force.
Next group. Next group. One more group is
okay.
Okay.
10 minutes.
No, before that, I just wanted,
Yes.
you are all sitting here, the neural network you have shown. So can you connect it with the human brain?
Yes, of course.
You tell me how you will connect it with
Actually, the neural network is inspired by the human brain. In neural network, I'll tell you one example. We have particular neurons.
Yeah, I'm telling you that. The first one is sensory neurons, associate neurons, and the motor neuron. So one takes you the message inside, one decides the associates with that we have in the spinal cord and all, and then it goes to the motor neuron. Motor neuron tells you it comes back to the muscle. So this is how the human brain works. And the same way here also is taken, put the input, then decide upon it, and then bring the output, and the output will be shown. So this is the human brain. If you are So if you all studied the human brain as a part.
Actually, I'll share
Yeah.
an example. In human brain or human neurons, the data is fired either 0% or 100%.
Yeah.
If we take an example here, for example here.
One pen.
You can tell with your, he knows.
So neural network, those nodes are there that will fire only particular amount of data, the percentage of data. In human cells or human neurons, the data fires either 0 or either 100%. So that is the main key difference between human network and artificial neural network.
Okay. So that is the major one. Anything else? Again, any similarities you find between the real intelligence and artificial intelligence as compared to the human brain?
I'll explain again. Our brain learns and artificial network also learns. It's like a brain which is, I think we can say AI as our own replica because it copies our brain, it copies our system. If we build a robot, give it body, then AI can also become conscious. The only organ in our brain that is conscious is our brain.
Conscious and emotion
Yes.
and logic.
The brain is the only main thing, and this body is provided to us and is controlled by the brain. In AI, similarly, it's controlled by a chip.
Yeah.
The chip, if we provide the robot with metallic or any body, then it will act as a human itself. And we are basically a friend or a replica, or the artificial intelligence is a replica of us if we build a robot.
Yeah, but basically lacking the human emotion and logic.
Human emotion and understanding.
Yeah, understanding. Understanding it might, but the emotion and
But
logic.
also main thing is that AI does not recognize patterns as we understand that 1 plus 1 is 2. The AI, we have the common sense, but AI does not do that. AI tweaks its own self to identify the model. It does not understand the pattern, but it learns through the pattern and is correct and is good at guessing everything. That's why AI is so advanced than us right now.
Okay, next team. Be ready and all the best. This is the last team. Children, both the team did very nicely. Then this is a challenging presentation for you. And I'm sure they will also do. Yes, no?